Top 15 Medieval Games 2021. Follow the grim tale of young Amicia and her little brother Hugo in a heartrending journey through the darkest hours of history.
What's that under my... Oh, don't look.
MORDHAU is a multiplayer medieval slasher. Create your mercenary and fight in brutal battles where you will experience fast-paced combat, castle sieges, cavalry charges, and more. Ender Lilies is a dark fantasy 2D action RPG about unraveling the mysteries of a destroyed kingdom. On this sorrowful journey, encounter horrific enemies against whom a moment of inattention could be fatal. Pathfinder, Kingmaker Enhanced Plus Edition is the first isometric party-based computer RPG set in the Pathfinder fantasy universe. Enjoy a classic RPG experience inspired by games like Baldur's Gate, Fallout 1 and 2, and Arcanum. A medieval city under siege and a handful of civilians are all that keep the walls from falling. Mixing survival strategy and resource management. Enter the chaos of war as a bold knight, a brutal Viking, or a deadly samurai. Play the thrilling story campaign or fight in brutal PvP modes, now on new dedicated servers. The horns sound, the ravens gather. An empire is torn by civil war. Beyond its borders, new kingdoms rise. Gird on your sword, don your armor, summon your followers, and ride forth to win glory on the battlefields of Gloria. Battle hordes of yokai in this masocore action RPG. Create your protagonist and embark on an adventure through a myriad of locales across Japan during the Sengoku period. Northgard is a strategy game based on Norse mythology, in which you control a clan of Vikings vying for the control of a mysterious newfound continent. Europe in the early Middle Ages, nobles and clergy rule, and the trade between nations brings prosperity, as well as envy, distrust, and greed. Military conflict is everywhere, and entire continents are changing. Kingdom Come: Deliverance is a story-driven open-world RPG that immerses you in an epic adventure in the Holy Roman Empire. Avenge your parents' death as you battle invading forces, go on game-changing quests, and make influential choices.
Is that the best you can do?
Stake your claim in this colony-building sim and survive a turbulent medieval age. Construct a multi-story fortress in land reclaimed by the wilderness, defend against raids, and keep your villagers happy as their lives are shaped by the world around them. Paradox Development Studio brings you the sequel to one of the most popular strategy games ever made. Crusader Kings III is the heir to a long legacy of historical grand strategy experiences and arrives with a host of new ways to ensure the success of your royal house. Age of Empires II Definitive Edition celebrates the 20th anniversary of one of the most popular strategy games ever, with stunning 4K Ultra HD graphics, a new and fully remastered soundtrack. Battle Brothers is a turn-based tactical RPG that has you leading a mercenary company in a gritty, low-power, medieval fantasy world. You decide where to go, whom to hire or to fight, what contracts to take and how to train. Thanks for watching.